Welcome back to Midwest Linux Gaming. We're doing a demo today. I'm your host, as always, Stompin' Llama. Well, it's demo time. It's Demo Friday. And on today's menu, as we can see, is the demo for Corpus Edax. I don't know, it does have... When did that... I just looked at this, like, before the stream started, on my other computer. On the computer that actually does the streaming aspect. The tags have shifted, based on what I'm seeing from... on the gaming computer, to what is on the other computer, and I do not understand why. It was saying CRPG, action, first person. Now it has the immersive sim tag. Which is, from what I can tell, that's what this is. For those who are unfamiliar with what the... we can't call it a genre for immersive sims. Because it really isn't a genre, like first person shooter, whatever. But that's what the category of Deus Ex, Thief, those types of things fall into. There are very few. System Shock 2 in particular is another one. It's a very weird and kind of... If we get... probably Cyberpunk falls into that as well. As an immersive sim. We'll know when we actually get around to playing it, which I don't know when that'll happen. Neo 3 might fall into that, although that's probably just going to be an open world RPG. Immersive sim has some unusual specifics to it. But this is apparently an indie immersive sim, for lack of a better term. And I'm always interested in seeing what the indie community comes up with. You never know until you start getting into it. And this game came out September 24? September of 2024. Developed and published by one guy. Mostly positive on Steam. So, and the demo is available, and it continues to be available, as we can see by the fact I can boot it. But let's have a quick look at the settings, make sure we're good. Window full screen, very high, physics frame rate, high. And this is a pretty interesting menu. I mean, I'd prefer if we had more... Oh, there they are. VSync, motion blur. There they are. I was wondering where they all went. Field of view, guided mode. Custom FPS cap, a crosshair. It has customizable crosshairs. You don't see that. Toggle crouch. It looks like it might be good. And it kind of gives off that kind of Deus Ex-y type vibe the main theme does. Like the original Deus Ex. No. It's definitely more Invisible War level of vibes with this intro. Would we like to play through a quick tutorial? Why not? We don't know what we're getting into. Okay. Hold crouch while running to slide. Don't you have a Corbett? Hold tab. Or do you have to press? Okay. You press and hold to slide. Interact with E. They can be rotated with the mouse buttons. See, and that's actually a pretty nice feature to be able to reset them like that. Because that's something most of the other Deus Exes didn't have, was a reset to vertical button. Whoa, that is a jump. That is a vertical jump. Ah. Yes, the razor wire. Left mouse button to click. Kick, kick. 4 kicks. Kick, kick, punch. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, and kick. Interesting. Left mouse button for if you have a blunt weapon to be non-lethal about it. If you've got a sharp weapon, that's lethal. Or if you're in stealth, holding the left mouse button makes even that lethal. Interesting. Hold X to rest. Only works when severely wounded. Gotcha. Can be thrown to heal a friend or foe. Oh, becomes a sharp weapon. Oh, and it does break after a bit. Okay. I think have durability. Interesting. Running kick. Running and crouching is a slide attack. Okay. That could be cool. Grab an object, swing onto the enemy. That seems oddly unnecessary. The retract beam is a distinct weapon. When thrown, it attaches to a surface and extends outwards. A platform and a trap if the enemy runs into it. Oh! One of those. Okay. Interesting. Scroll in and out. 943. Block spacebar direction is supposed to be a dodge. Can't get that to work. Using weapons. Mouse 3 or left alt. Oh, left alt works. Okay, for throwing. G to drop. Press the number pads 1, 2, 3 to pocket the item. Okay. Okay, so that's how you do that. Oh. Well, that was not what I wanted to do. And can be bypassed. Open containers. Hacking has 5 different levels. Yes. Each one gets progressively harder. System skill is at 50. Ideal for advanced keypads. What does this look like? Okay. 2 notes sequentially that have clone numbers. Okay. Interesting. Not a bad thing. Lockpicking. Some doors can be lockpicked. 5 levels. Yada, yada, yada. Ultimately, if your combat skill's 50, you can kick down doors if possible. Okay. Q for help. Move the magnet around. Hmm. They'll fill up. This as far as they're capable of going. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I cannot explain. I mean, I will be able to explain shortly. Okay. The oh no specifically was best explanation for what that felt like. Clearly that's meant for gamepads. What that was unlike a free-ranging area like here, like this, like moving my mouse like this. It was more like I do that and it just keeps going. Which means you kind of have to influence an ice skating omnidirectional ball with infinite with no friction at all, which means it just goes. It was bad. Let's put it that way. I imagine we're not going to be doing a lot of lock picking if that's going to be the case. Okay, we can in fact just drop on guys. That's good. That's cool. Thwonk. That's just glorious. The fact that weapons have durability, that is an interesting choice. Okay. Here we are in Corpus Edax. Oh! 25 zillions, 2 medics, and 100 watchdogs. Ah, that's how we do character creation. Name. Dicker. Age of 120. No, it has to be double digits. Oh, we could be the oldest man in the world. 99. Oh, it went back and changed it. I can only be almost 80. Okay. So this is the special system. And basic skills from... Okay. Yeah, this is the special system from Fallout. Well, based on how I tend to play these games, we're gonna need some stealth and some intuition. And probably some allure as well. And that was with the lockpick skill set at 50. The lockpick was being that bad. Oh. Citizen identity. Oh, if we're gonna be Decker. That's actually some surprisingly low stats. Although the only things we were explained in the tutorial was level 50. Corpus Edax. Age 78 out of 60. I have a headache. I'm feeling nauseous, got aching muscles, back pain, and numb feet. You can be an old person. That is not expected in these immersive sims. Yarg. Okay, and that's like... Okay, so that's very similar to the original Halo calibration system. Wait, that's it? I've got so many questions! Okay, we have awoken. They have a mask on of some kind. A helmet on of some kind. That would explain the HUD. Though citizens is what they're called. What are we citizens of, and why are we in cryo sleep? That just, it begs so many questions. Just so many questions beg answers. Corpmend, we're here for you. You could say that. Taking a break. Okay. Fine. What about you? I saw that prompt briefly. Extremely busy. He said follow the blue lines. hyper recovery. A restricted area. I mean, that's to be expected. You could say that. I guess so? The orange line all the way upstairs. Corp creds. Some lockpicks. That was it? Well, it's better than nothing. How much of an immersive sim? Oh, the drawers are looks only. Boo. Boo. Ooh. So this is the atrium, eh? It definitely looks like an atrium. Tram station. An unknown holographic projection. Working again, huh? See you in the city. $25 creds per can. I don't even know if that's expensive or not. Okay, there's the recovery room we couldn't get on the other side of. The tram station. A place in the city for you. Okay. Oh, that feels actually more responsive. Damn it. Right. Have to keep an eye on what button is actually shown. No, 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 no. Stop with the drifting. That shouldn't have broke, I don't think. Must be reading a missed input. Must be fat fingering an input. And it is randomizing the location. Ah, this lockpicking system. Ugh. I will get this. It's the stopping that's the hard bit. That was me specifically pressing that button. Yeah, this lockpicking system is not great. Not for mouse and keyboard. Most definitely not for mouse and keyboard. Like, it just... something is not working right. I'm pushing the correct buttons and it is still breaking the lockpicks. Ooh. Apparently you can pick up things for creds. Random things for creds. How should I calm someone down who's aggressive towards me? Can I warp my joints by grabbing and releasing objects? Q and F? A man like yourself shouldn't keep those stories for himself. That's a quick save and a quick load. Okay. Wow. It's definitely physics objects to be messed around with. What's down this path? Oh, this must be the restrooms. Always in any Deus Ex type game. Always. Always check the bathrooms. One never knows what might be in there. And we have a face! I must say, the faces are surprisingly high resolution for the rest of for the overall look of the game. That is very surprising. Oh, that was a ladies' room. Apparently we're losing reputation with citizens already. By, I guess entering the wrong restroom. Or potentially the wrong restroom. We're not sure if that was the wrong restroom or not. Although a reputation system is kind of interesting. That is a tough, tough door. Yeah, because that kind of a reputation system would actually be very useful in an immersive sim. Move along. You are extremely busy. Oh, I cannot in fact fight him. Okay, I can in fact fight him. Let's not do that. That's good to know. We can in fact fight him. Although that's probably not a good idea considering this man and that man probably kill me faster than I can kill them. Alright. Doctor. I was told to follow the blue line from the infirmary. The car. Give me the full presentation. Yeah. After Earth was deemed unlivable, we created an exodus plan. Okay, that explains the hibernation. Oh, coordinates. The initial planet was bad. Corpus, Edax. The city. Built vertically, divided into echelons. A life expectancy of 60 years, huh? That's pretty short. How long was I in an induced coma? Ah, so I'm 108. I don't remember consenting to be injected. Run a food distribution center. Thanks. Please behave. Every time I stir the guard, I'm afraid of what they'll do. If we're lucky enough to have these apartments, let's make a team effort to keep them. Ended up clearing out our storage. 0893. 0893. Yes, I was just sent here by Dr. Leonard to get my my ID. Citizens are neutral to me. Now I can go get that email and stick that in my information log. Which is a very Deus Ex thing, let's be honest. Like the original Deus Ex. Although, nah, yeah, it's a very original Deus Ex thing to do. Hello, Doctor. Zero 9893. There we go. One never knows when that can come in handy. Because I don't think we saw anything we could necessarily open. Well, nothing that I recall. Aha! Gained +2 aesthetics. Good, good, good. Idle computers. That's all there is here? So it would seem. Wonder if that's a picture of the city. Imagine that's probably what it looks like. That was me hitting the right button. I'm gonna keep that lockpick, since apparently it just breaks. No idea what this is gonna do if we successfully break it down. Some metal bits. Some tape. And some tape. Well, that gives a little bit of a head start. Some canned proteins. Hey, how's it going? I'm assuming you got your requisitioned art done. Yeah. Oh, you finished it right about now. That's to be expected. Remember, a place in the city for you. What city? The new city. On the second planet we decided to colonize. Because the first one was an oops. That must be the city there. Yeah, I was gonna say, if this is our first look at the planet, it is very much a rock. A barren rock. That computer terminal appears to not work. Only about halfway done. That's fine. Take your time. Good art is always, I don't want to say difficult, but it is appreciated when it is done. Remember to save a memory. Future generations will appreciate your memories. Well, that's what they claim. And in every immersive sim, always check every bathroom stall. After all, one never knows. One never knows. Some copper wire. Oh, the drawers are in fact usable. Now I've got to go back. Now I've got to go back and check those drawers. Because there were drawers back there. Also, the fist, the hand holding a broken chunk of rock, that doesn't bode well at all. Not only does that speak of Illuminati, but the broken chunk of rock is like, okay. This is a chunk of broken rock we're stuck on. Seemingly the last of the human race. Kind of. It's unclear. They claim Earth is uninhabitable, but one never truly knows. Oh, these ones are not drawers. They just look like drawers. Grumble, grumble. And I'm assuming that that is definitely a light gauge in the lower right-hand corner. Or maybe it's an overhauled stealth meter. That could be it as well. That's got to be the city. I wonder what happens if I go... instant death. That's what I thought. That was what I thought. And off we go. Black Mesa, Half-Life style. In my apartment on the top floor. Move along. Oh, it's locked. That is not a good idea to... There's both an elevator, which we should check out. We should at least open the elevator. There are secrets in this elevator, it would seem. Someone was hiding credits. And both control and C or crouch. That's pretty good to know. So whichever way you want to go about things. I was gonna say, it actually controls pretty well. Other than the lockpicking minigame is infuriatingly bad. Which is going to be a major concern, considering... well... considering lockpicking is a useful skill in these types of games. Again, I am pressing the right button. Is there something I'm just not getting about this lockpicking system? Clearly, there's something I'm not getting. So for now, we'll just move on. Because I could, in fact, break down the door, but what's the point in that? What's the point of that? Mandatory sleep. Go to your bed or you will be forced to. Oh, mandatory sleep periods. Ugh. One impetuousness. Ooh, wine. And it seems that most items will be converted straight into credits. Okay. Aha! I have played a Deus Ex game or two in my time. I have played a Deus Ex game or two in my time. Was that really all that was up here? I mean, some credits is fine, but... yeah, that's all it seems. Do they not have a light in their bathroom? That is... wholly weird. Apparently no one minded me just entering a random person's apartment. Oh. You are different. And you are? Let me guess, there is no food distribution center. Idiot. Well, there's no looting the body. No, that's probably not coming off. It looks like they were not going to help us. There's nothing about the amount of impetuousness we have. There's nothing keeping track of that. Some wine. Once again, we've played a Deus Ex game or two in our time. Always something up here. Ooh. To anyone reading this, these caches are mine, not yours. Do not steal them. Well, whoever you are, it is unfortunate. Oh, there it is. Impetuous. Altruistic, impetuous, insightful. So that must be personality type. Okay. Oh, there we are. 308 corpo creds. We're doing pretty well on the credits. All things considered, at least. That one's not hackable. This is probably my apartment. All things considered. It's actually pretty, upscale, all things considered. A second lockpick. Pretty spry for a 78-year-old. Nosferatu Underworld novel. Interesting. That might be a little hard to get out of. And I'm willing to bet... Ah, this must be the completely restricted area. Stop loop plus loop. That must be hacking software, basically. Yep, there they are. 18, 18. 42, 88, 23. Ah, that must be... This must be... This must be Dr. Leonard's. Because that's the exact same email we actually had before. There was only one other door we might have been able to use. Barely using any RAM at all. These cameras did no one any good. Those cameras did no one any good. Welcome to my dreams. I'm Jackson. There it is. $1974. Fodder for the planet. That is oddly specific. Where is that computer terminal? There it is. Well, that's interesting. We did get a point. That's good. Some more intuition, and we have how many? 5 points of skill points. Now his body got taken away. Food collection schedule for 8 schedule is for 1800. Let's wait for the elevator. See if we can't get down that middle floor. Yes, is the answer. We probably can. Ah. It's gonna be safest if we do it on the down. Haha! Let me guess, this is just the one connection point. No. Oh. No. This is not what I was thinking. This is, in fact, a completely different location. One, two, three, four. Well, that was unexpected. Okay, we definitely restored some health. Gonna need to be a bit more careful, methinks. Okay, nothing else over there. Plank that is actually useful. One never knows when I might have to bash another Skull's members. Though. You really don't want to if you can help it. Don't see, buddy. Ah, yep. That's what I was afraid of. I was afraid there was a member. Get that health, get that little bit of health back. And it is only a little bit. Anyways, was saying something about steam pipe. Oh! Steam pipe. Some more hacking supplements. It's a good thing nobody's home when these doors are locked. Might as well hack this. 78. The hacking minigame at least is pretty straightforward. I've got 3 bottles on me. I'd say I'm armed to the teeth, but not really. Glass bottles aren't exactly great items. Let me guess. This is where that one area leads. Ah. Yep. That's that one area. So we could have gone that way also. Oh. None of these can be pocketed. Oh, that's disappointing. Intern penitentiary mining operations. Well, we've pretty much nearly cleared this out. Although, if I take my plank of wood, I can bash a door in, probably. I can indeed bash a door. Oh, is that just the main... Oh, that's just the main... That was just the main stairwell. That would make sense. Yeah, that pipe is now nearly dead and useless. So we'll take that instead. We'll take the conduit instead. So there were a couple of ways to approach that, and that's about right. We've got a pretty decent early grasp of how things work around here. Move along to my bedroom. I've already done that, so... I'd not be surprised if the end of the demo is around the corner, if not right now. Can I help you? I was the only one on the tram. When was the last time you saw him? Who are these kidnappers? Are they the skulls? I'll let you know if I find anything. Although the fact that I've smacked around a few of those guys is, concerning to her. Concerning in general. There's a trash bag. Just a pile of trash. Can't quite jump that high. The fact that we came from the apartments and not everyone lives in the apartments is concerning. Although any of these are some degree of apartment building. Worthwhile's texture. Can't quite jump that high. Yet. Now is when I'm... That's just an ordinary citizen. There's a glow there. It just glows to glow. Okay. And just some glass bottles. It's just a bar. Not even a good one at that. And of course, there's no map. Okay, and then we're back where we started. So we did in fact make a giant circle there. It's to be expected. Nothing going on in there. Some more citizens sleeping in the tunnels. Ah, the wasteland. We were supposed to go to the wasteland. Though I do dread what is in there. That's a skull. That's a member of the skulls over there. I wonder if there's a way to get behind them. Probably. Oh God. That is... Oh. Yeah. That is a bit beyond our hacking capabilities. Oh. Unit 11. There's Unit 11. Ah. Well, they weren't kidding about there not being much in here, if at all. Well, that's what I get. Yeah, that's not gonna help me. These things are just a little bit beyond my capability. Well, my desired patience level, actually, more than anything. No doubt I could hack them all if I wanted to. But they're just a little beyond my patience level. Just a bit beyond my patience level. No, I don't think I can actually get at that Skull's member. No. But that's an absolute shame. Under tram. Okay, and that's the proteins. Who knows, that one Skull's member might not be necessarily aggressive to me. Potentially. I'm actually surprised the demo is continuing on like this. As far as I can tell, they don't have anything going on. Also haven't seen anything that we can spend our credits on other than health. At least yet. Like we've not seen a store or anything really. And in fact, other than the wasteland and that one Skull's member, not really seen anything, period. There's the under tram. So I think we're gonna say hi to that, Skulls member. We got nothing else going on to speak of. Okay, that's the wrong area. He's down here. Skulls members over here. Of course they are, and they're a bit further back. Okay, those are just normal people sleeping. Maybe I'm just underestimating them. Maybe they don't want to harm me. That is a lot of Skulls members. That's a portable bar. I could perform some shenanigans. Some shenanigans, but we should see what the main quest has in store. Like, I was gonna start chucking bottles at their heads and probably put up the plank and just be like, ha ha! Let them run into it and just all sorts of shenanigans, but, I don't think that's a good idea necessarily. Don't like that bright light. Looks like this section just literally fell apart. I mean, if I'm wrong, this area looks like it just fell apart. Or was blown apart. It's hard to tell which. Oh, looks like there's some buildings that are still partially intact. A little bit, at least. Some type of fog at the edge. Can I not get in there? That would be silly. Ah, there it is. That's what I was looking for. A way up. Because clearly it was up. And there was chucking bricks at their head. That was the other thing. I was going to chuck some glass at them. Then I was going to chuck the bricks at them. And then I was going to beat them to death with the conduit. There's a thing over there. The combat manuals are around. There's quite a few of them. Quite a few manuals. Of course, when you're dealing with a relatively short, immersive sim that relies on stats, you kind of need them. Jackie? I'm from the Off-World Station. Decker. What am I standing on? Listen, it's a bit sudden, but I have something for you. I just got here. It's a hit list. Yeah, we knew that. Hole in the roof on the left side. Okay, so that's where those skulls were. Remember I was just talking about braining them and all that good happy jazz? Well, we might be able to just sneak in the roof if we're lucky. So apparently the world governments fought a war over this desolate moonscape. That's unusual. Even for humanity, it's like, this is a desolate place. Like, why would you even? Why would you even? Really? Really? That didn't help. That, on the other hand, was helpful. Kind of. And that got me up here, but that didn't solve that problem. Definitely didn't solve the problem. I might just be able to talk to them. We might be able to. I wouldn't put my faith in it. These are the skulls, after all. Because now we can do the running slide. At least I thought we could. Athletics. Looking to join your group. I'm sure you could use more people. Don't have the... Oh, that definitely did not work. That definitely did not work. Now, we didn't have the allure. Or the strength necessary to do something stupid like that. So we have to find a different route into that hotel. He said to the left, but there's no nice way up there. We could try and brain our way in, but that's not necessarily the greatest of ideas. Because even if I can get up on there, there's no nice way to get on top. Okay. Pardon. Um. Just running by them while they're still somewhat inactive. Okay, they're not hostile yet. For all that gets me is over here. What's over here get me? Anything at all that could be useful? Maybe? Maybe. Potentially. Okay. Aha. Aha! I knew there was a way. I need to remember that we basically have radar. Oh, God. Yeah, lockpicks just are not working. He actually goes quite far. basically stops right there. I don't know how good his peripheral vision is. It could be quite terrible. Definitely doesn't seem to be working as good as it should. Either I'm not as good at stealth as I could be, which is entirely possible. Well, that's all there is in here. Grab a couple of bricks. It's apparently sneaking up behind guys is out of the question. Somehow. Deus Ex game, this is most definitely not. There are, in fact, cameras and alarms. That is concerning. Oh, what did you do end up getting around to in the 1,000-Year Door? There really is only so many things you could get up to in that game. Oy, oy, oy. That's better. Alright, you chose yes. I don't know what she does other than probably yell at you. I didn't think that was necessarily what was going to be the case. Bites him and does keep damage. Yeah, that's about right. That's about more in line what I would expect. Control Alt Ego. That's true. They're not the same thing. Though some people put eggs on pretty much anything, so... Free brick. I doubt they'd mean that. Well, I say that, but they could actually mean something like that. This is Nintendo, after all. Oh, good God. One does never know. Are you kidding me? Is my athletics just not enough for that? Ugh. Yeah. Most likely. That would indeed be an awful thing to do. Ah, crap. I think I just grabbed their attention. Which was most definitely not what I wanted to do. Well, that didn't work. I should have known accidentally grabbing their attention would be a problem. Still trying to figure out where we're actually supposed to go. I think these things only might dispense 2 at a time. And it resets on a load. There we go. I'm wondering if I can, in fact, just sneak past them. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Mops have already proven to be one of the more effective weapons. Of course, more effective doesn't necessarily mean anything, mind you. Big chips. He's coming. I doubt they will. They seem to have found a formula that they think works, they like better. Because if the myriad of indie equivalents haven't caused them to do it, they're not going to. Oh god, I didn't see you. Again, we say that, but we don't actually know what the sales figures are. It could actually be selling pretty well in comparison. Yeah, if Bug Fables hadn't moved the needle, then nothing else will. I'm surprised that didn't alert them. You know, smashing a door like that is, it's pretty loud. I never fully beat the game, mind you. But I did play a good chunk of it. Oh. Well, I think we found our people. Well, that group didn't make it. Then again, there's blood leading down here, so... there's possibly more things down here. Grab the vials. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Both Fables was pretty good. Like I said, never beat it fully, but actually not sure why I'm trying to... I'm actually not sure why we're continuing to try and explore further into this level. I'm wondering if this game gives you enough free capability to be like accidentally completing objectives out of order. This is a bad idea. This is a very, very bad idea. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Oh good, he does not want to instantly kill us. You must be the leader. On behalf of the Salvation, I just want to talk. What kind of stuff? What happened exactly? What quotas are you talking about? Someone's paying for your services, so it's someone with a higher authority than you or me. I'm fairly certain I beat that man, fortunately to death. Or unfortunately, most likely is the case. Well, that was an unexpected set of information. But much like we did with the Russian mobster in Mankind Divided, yeah, we just murdered him. He was, frankly, not worth keeping alive. Oh god, there's another guy over there. Oh, this must be their barracks. 17, you know the code. His Corp ID, huh? We don't know what that is. Even if we did just murder the poor man. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that other one. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get that other door. But we can at least probably make our way out now. Of course, how are we gonna get out? Because we came in the roof. Like, we came in through the roof. Getting out's the easy part, relatively speaking. Things appear to be just dark enough for me to be able to sneak out of here. Now, sneak through there at least. Now I've got the joyous way of getting out. Oh god. We did open that elevator. I thought I opened the elevator. Being frank, this does not leave many options. Okay, no one followed me. Good. It gives us a little bit of way to try and figure out how to get out. I wonder if I can get out the same way I got in. No. Of course not. Why would they let you do that? Well, I guess we got no choice but to go through the front door since the elevator plan seems to be scuppered. Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, 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 go! Oh good, they're not aggressive. Right. They're not aggressive, because they don't know any better. They don't know their boss has just been thoroughly trounced. By Toaster of all things. They're dead, Jackie. I can't imagine the demo is going to go on for too much longer. Of course, over here. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. So, what's the conclusion? It's most definitely an immersive sim. It has all the elements there. It's a little jank around the outside, but a lot of that is because of the much higher stealth requirements than any Deus Ex game ever required. Probably much more in line with what a Thief game is, but considering it's purely stats-based, it's a little bit harder to agree with. It's doable, as I just showed, but it's definitely got some jank to it. Definitely gives the vibes of a much more refined, visually, Deus Ex. But a little bit more jank around the outside. I said that multiple times. Gonna say this. I don't necessarily think it's worth the $17 asking price, but if and when it goes on sale, it will most definitely be worth whatever the sale price is. Like, whatever the price is, it's gonna be worth it. Especially if the quality has improved since this demo. I don't know when the demo was last updated, so I can check that. Actually doesn't say when the last update was. Huh. That's it. There it is. View update history. Last update was in June. June of 25. So do I think that it's necessarily worth... It's not worth the asking price as it stands. If it goes on sale, it will most definitely be worth it, especially since this this pseudo genre just doesn't get enough games. It really doesn't. From all accounts, it is a much shorter game. From what I can tell, 10 maybe so hours, maybe a little bit more. And considering we just spent almost 3 on just the demo, could be interesting. Could be interesting. But that's enough of that, and we'll see everybody tomorrow for more Final Fantasy XI. We'll see you then.